Hello again, friends. Welcome to Room C2, my kindergarten classroom, also known as home of the cutest little class in town, right here at Jack London Elementary School. It's Miss Holmes here, ready to share another amazing book with you today. Before we begin, I just want to remind all my friends out there to please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Storytime with Miss Holmes. I love it that you're listening to my stories and I want you to share them with the world, but I also need my friends to subscribe. It's free. So please be sure to not only listen to my stories, but subscribe to Storytime with Miss Holmes as well. Today, friend, I'm reading a very special book to you. This book is titled The Kissing Hand, and it's written by Audrey Penn, and the illustrations are by Ruth E. Harper and Nancy M. Leake. And this book is so special for me at the beginning of the year. This is always the story that I read to my kindergarten class on the very first day of kindergarten, because I think the kindergartners and any new student starting their new year of school can relate to this same story. Okay? So friends, I hope you will enjoy this. The Kissing Hand. And there's a dedication in this book. Not all books do have a dedication, but some authors put a dedication at the beginning of their story. And the author wrote this story to Stephanie Rebecca Corin and children everywhere who loved to be loved. Oh, I think that's all of us, friends. Chester Raccoon stood at the edge of the forest and cried. "I don't want to go to school," he told his mother. "I want to stay home with you. I want to play with my friends and play with my toys and read my books and swing on my swing. Please, may I stay home with you?" Oh, look at that little face, so sweet. Mrs. Raccoon took Chester by the hand and nuzzled him on the ear. "Sometimes we all have to do things we don't want to do," she told him gently, "even if they seem strange and scary at first. But you will love school once you start." And I think a lot of children feel this way when they're first starting a new day at school. They're not sure. They want to stay home, right? You'll make new friends at school and play with new toys. You'll read new books and swing on new swings. Besides, she added, I know a wonderful secret that will make your nights at school seem as warm and cozy as your days at home. Now, do you notice Chester's mom is talking about his nights at school? Well, if you remember, friends, raccoons are nocturnal. Can you say that with me? Nocturnal. And that means they're the opposite of people. They're active at night and they sleep during the day. So they go to school at night and sleep during the daytime, which we know is the opposite from us, right? Chester wiped away his tears and looked interested. "A secret? What kind of secret?" "A very old secret," said Mrs. Raccoon. "I learned it from my mother, and she learned it from hers. It's called the Kissing Hand." "The Kissing Hand?" asked Chester. "What's that?" "I'll show you." Mrs. Raccoon took Chester's left hand and spread open his tiny fingers into a fan. And leaning forward, she kissed Chester right in the middle of his palm. Chester felt his mother's kiss rush from his hand up his arm and into his heart. Even his silky black mask tingled with a special warmth. You can see all the love going from that kiss. Look at all the love. Mrs. Raccoon smiled. "Now," she told Chester, "whenever you feel lonely and you need a little loving from home, just press your hand against your cheek and think, 'Mommy loves you, Mommy loves you.' And that very kiss will jump to your face and fill you with toasty, warm thoughts." She took Chester's hand and she carefully wrapped his fingers around the kiss. "Now, do be careful not to lose it," she teased him. But don't worry, when you open your hand and wash your food, I promise the kiss will stick. Chester loved his kissing hand, and now he knew his mother's love would go with him wherever he went, even to school. Aw, so look, he's remembering as he's playing and he's lifting and he's playing ball, and he sees the hearts from his mother's love and kiss following him all throughout his day. That night, Chester stood in front of his school and looked thoughtful. Suddenly, he turned to his mother and he grinned. "Give me your hand," he told her. Oh. So Chester takes his mommy's hand. Chester took his mother's hand in his own. He unfolded her large, familiar fingers into a fan. Next, he leaned forward and he kissed the center of her hand, just like she had done for Chester. "Now you have a kissing hand too," he told her. And with a gentle goodbye and "I love you," Chester turned and danced away. Oh, that's sweet. Mrs. Raccoon watched Chester scamper across the tree limb and enter school. And as the hoot owl rang in the new school year, she pressed her left hand to her cheek and she smiled. The warmth of Chester's kiss filled her heart with special words. "Chester loves you," it sang. "Chester loves you." And there are all the animals that night at school. And Chester and his mom, I think, both remembering a little love from each other and from home. It's a beautiful story. I hope you enjoyed the kissing hand, friends. Thank you for reading this with me. I'll be back soon with another wonderful book to share with you. Thank you.